So, I messed up really, really bad. I, I've done something, and it's, it's probably marked my place in hell. Um, um, so, I'm recording this just because I, I found this in my dad's room, and he said he doesn't need it anymore. A while back he told me that, so I'm just gonna use this and record what I'm thinking and see if maybe that helps. I did something horrible a few days ago. Um, my little brother Norman. Me, him, and my friends, we went out to this little establishment, pizza place, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and we were celebrating a birthday there. It was my little sister Elizabeth, and I've always kind of bullied him throughout honestly his whole fucking life. I've always bullied him, and I I'm beginning to look back and realize he didn't deserve it. He did not deserve half, maybe half all the shit I've put him through. We had a dumb prank idea. He's scared of the fucking animatronics, I think. I don't know. They have a weird, they're like costumes and robots, and and Dad says they're not the safest thing to use, but he's working on making them better for like a version 2 or some bullshit. And I guess my little brother's scared of the idea of someone being in a suit and getting all caught up in the metal, which I think my dad said has only happened once. And the guy lived because it was just like the legs or something. And we had this idea to prank him by putting him in the Fredbear's mouth. And so we grabbed him, we laughed at him, made fun of him. He was yelling and begging us to stop, but we thought it was funny, so we kept doing it. We just kept doing it, kept treating him like shit. And we just kept going and going, closer and closer, laughing, and then we finally hiked him up into the bear's mouth. The last thing I ever heard him say was, "I'm scared." I didn't learn until Dad told me, but apparently water triggers the things and it activate, and so its jaw bit down, and he just stopped moving. Just stop moving. Everybody started screaming. Everyone was screaming. My dad ran in. Him and his co-worker ran in. They were screaming and crying. My friends bolted out the fucking building, left me by myself, and me, Dad, and his co-worker, we got him out, and a chunk of his fucking skull was gone! A chunk of his fucking head! A chunk of his fucking head was in the damn thing's mouth. And I just sat there. And I prayed and begged to God I was having a dream. Because I've been an ass to that kid. But I always cared about my little brother. I always stuck up for him when the bullies at school were mean. I always bought him things on his birthday. I always made sure he was okay. I just like to pick on him. And sometimes I'd go too far. And me and my dad would argue about it. And looking back, I agree. I was just a fucking rebellious teen. I thought, oh, my dad's wrong. No, I fucking bullied him. And now I can never redeem myself. I can never redeem myself because he's sitting in the fucking hospital. We're gonna visit him. We're gonna visit him tomorrow. I've done horrible things, and oh god, I've spent the past few days just realizing how shitty of a brother I was. I've been a fucking horrible person to that kid. And I can never, ever apologize. Because he'll never be able to hear it. I hope when we go visit him tomorrow, I hope he's okay. I hope he's at least better. Because of what I've done. I can't live with myself. I can't live with myself knowing what I did to Norman. Norman, if you're gone already in the hospital and we walk in and the doctors say you're gone, I just want you to know I always cared about you, and I know I showed it. I know it was hard to tell because I didn't really show it, but I care about you, and I always did. And I always wanted you to do well, and Norman, I'm sorry. And if you're able to hear me at the hospital, even if you can't talk, please forgive me.